What is the relationship between art and feminism? Have you ever thought about how art can reflect and shape social movements? The relationship between art and feminism is a fascinating one, rooted in the feminist art movement that gained momentum in the late 1960s and early 1970s. This movement emerged as part of broader efforts advocating for social justice and gender equality. Feminist art challenges the traditional male-dominated art world by bringing women's perspectives, experiences, and creativity to the forefront. For too long, women's contributions to art were overlooked or excluded. Feminist artists aim to change that by rewriting art history. They highlighted the invisibility of women in galleries, museums, and art institutions. By creating alternative spaces, these artists showcased women's work and pushed for changes in established institutions. Their goal was not just inclusion but also transforming cultural attitudes about gender roles and identities through art. Art in the feminist context serves a purpose beyond aesthetic appreciation. It acts as a tool for social and political commentary. Feminist art encourages viewers to question societal norms, especially those related to gender inequality. By provoking dialogue, it aims to influence cultural attitudes and contribute to social change toward equality. From a liberalism perspective, which values individual rights and equality of opportunity, feminist art aligns closely with these principles. Liberal feminism advocates for practical reforms to achieve gender equality, and feminist art supports this by highlighting women's autonomy. It challenges discriminatory practices in the art world and beyond. Feminist artists often use materials and themes connected to women's experiences, such as textiles or domestic crafts. This approach reclaims and elevates forms of creativity that have historically been undervalued. The feminist art movement has paved the way for greater inclusion of women and minority artists in the mainstream art market and academic study. Moreover, it has inspired subsequent movements like identity and activist art, which continue to address issues of social justice and equality. The relationship between art and feminism is one of advocacy and transformation. Feminist art uses creative expression to challenge gender inequality and promote women's rights. It aligns with liberal ideals of individual autonomy and equal opportunity. Through this movement, the art world has become more inclusive and reflective of diverse experiences. This shift contributes to broader social progress on gender equality. So, the next time you engage with art, consider the powerful messages it may carry about feminism and the ongoing fight for equality.